Hello, congratulations, and welcome to the 2022-2023 Benefits Overview presentation. For new hires, benefits are effective 30 days from your date of hire. If you experience a qualifying event, which is something like getting married, divorced, or having a baby, you have 30 days to notify HR and make changes to your benefits. Those benefits are effective the date of your event. Now let's review your medical plan options. There are 4 medical options to choose from with Aetna. Option 1 is a traditional PPO plan. For your day-to-day services, there is a $25 office visit copay and a $75 office visit for specialist. For larger ticket items, your deductible will come into play. The deductible for an individual is $1,000, 2 times that for family. After you've reached your deductible, services are covered at 100%. Your max out-of-pocket, which is the most you should pay in a calendar year if you stay in network, is $4,000 for a single and $8,000 for family, and that includes your medical deductible. Urgent care services are covered at a $75 copay. There is a $500 emergency room copay. Your prescriptions are listed below. Please utilize CVS for the deepest discounts. The second medical plan option is also a PPO. This is what we call a high deductible health plan that works in conjunction with an HSA, which is a health savings account. If you stay in network, you are looking at a deductible of $4,000 with an $8,000 family deductible. The coinsurance after you meet your deductible in network is 100%. The out-of-pocket max, which is the most you will pay in a calendar year if you stay in network, is $6,900 for a single and $13,800 for a family. This plan works differently than the first option we went over. We do not have traditional office visit copays. Your office visits and specialist visits are all subject to deductible first. This includes urgent care. However, there is a $500 copay after your deductible has been met for emergency room services. Again, for your prescription drugs, you will get the deepest discounts with CVS Pharmacy, and your prescription copays are listed below. There is no need to choose a primary care physician, and emergency room is covered in and out of network. So let's look at the plan details. We are looking at a $500 individual deductible, $1,000 deductible for family. The out-of-pocket, which is the most you will pay in a calendar year, is $5,000, $10,000 for family, which includes your deductible. This is a copay structured plan. General office visit copays will be covered under a $15 copay. Specialists will be covered under a $75 copay. Urgent care, a $50 copay. And again, emergency room copay will be $750. Your prescription drugs copays are listed below. And remember that deepest discounts will come through the CVS Pharmacy. The fourth and final medical option is also an EPO. It is an in-network benefit only. With this plan, there's no need to select a primary care physician, and emergency rooms are covered in and out of network. We are looking at a $1,000 deductible, $2,000 for family. The coinsurance would be 100% after deductible. The maximum out-of-pocket, which is the most you will pay in a calendar year, is $5,000 for a single and $10,000 for a family, and this includes your medical deductible. This is also a copay structured plan. General office visits are covered under a $15 copay. $75 for specialist, $50 for urgent care. The emergency room copay is $750 whether you are in or out of network. Your copay prescriptions are listed below, and remember that deepest discounts will be through the CVS pharmacy. Please review these charts carefully. These are your biweekly medical contributions. This means these are the amounts that will be deducted from your paycheck on a biweekly basis. Let's talk about the high deductible health plan and what an HSA is. The high deductible health plan offered works in conjunction with an HSA or HRA plan. This is a reimbursement account that also works as a health savings account. The first component of a high deductible health plan is to remember that this is a PPO medical plan that just simply has a higher deductible than traditional PPO plans. It is still a PPO. It has the same network of doctors and hospitals as traditional PPO plans. Almost all medical expenses are paid for at 100% after you meet your deductible. This includes, but not limited to, doctor and specialist visits, emergency and urgent care visits, prescriptions, and much more. The second component of the high deductible health plan is an HRA. You cannot have an HRA with any other plan outside of the high deductible health plan. An HRA is an employer-funded account designed to reimburse employees for qualified medical expenses. Employers set up an HRA, determine the amount available, and establishes what expenses it may be used for. In this instance, for employees only, employees are responsible for the full $4,000 deductible. The HRA will reimburse the employee the last $1,000. For an employee with dependents, employees are responsible for the full $8,000 deductible. The HRA will reimburse the employee for the last $2,000. Remember, the HRA is tied automatically to your high deductible health plan and works cohesively as one plan. A health savings account, which is also only available with the high deductible health plan, is a tax-exempt savings account funded with tax-free dollars, used exclusively to pay for qualified medical expenses and provide savings for future expenses. This is not a use it or lose it benefit. These dollars are yours to keep and roll over from year to year. Individuals can deduct their dollars they contribute to their HSA from their gross income. This means a lower taxable income and tax-free medical dollars for qualified medical expenses. How does the HSA work when you go to the doctor? Step 1. When you go to the doctor, you present your ID card as you normally do. Step 2. Your doctor submits your medical services to the carrier for discount. Step 3. Your insurance carrier will adjust the pricing based on the in-network discount for your services rendered. Step 4. Aetna will generate what is called an EOB and get that in the mail to you. It is also available on the Aetna portal. Step 5. You would also receive an invoice from your doctor. The EOB and the invoice should always match. Step 6. If the EOB and the invoice match, you are free to pay your doctor directly with the pre-tax dollars from your HSA account. In order to qualify for the HSA, you must be enrolled in the high deductible health plan. In this case, this is the $4,000 high deductible health plan that does not have copays. You are not enrolled in any other health plan that is considered a high deductible health plan. This example would mean your spouse's medical plan. You can also not be enrolled in Medicare. This includes Medicare Part A as well. You are not claimed as a dependent on anyone else's tax return, and you are not enrolled in a medical flex spending account or your spouse's flex spending account. Some qualified medical expenses under your high deductible health plan are medical services, procedures and treatments, diagnostic services, lab work, prescription drugs, dental including orthodontia, vision including LASIK, hearing aids, durable medical equipment, psychiatric care, long-term care premiums, and Medicare copays, deductibles, and coinsurance. Some advantages to your HSA is the availability to use the funds year after year. They would roll over. This is not a use it or lose it benefit. There are triple tax savings. You do not pay taxes on funds going into the account. You do not pay taxes on interest or dividends earned in that account, and you do not pay taxes when these are used for qualified medical expenses. This account is also portable. If you change plans, retire, or even leave the company, this account goes with you. You are the owner and manager of this account. It is solely yours. Let's talk about HSA contributions. If you enroll in the high deductible health plan, CAPS Visual will contribute $250 to your account. As an individual, you can contribute tax-free an additional $3,600. The maximum you can contribute for the 2023 plan year is $3,850. If you're older than 55, there is a catch-up clause which will allow you to deposit an additional $1,000 into your HSA account. CAPS Visual has partnered with Task. You can enroll online. Elections to the HSA savings account will take place later in the year with a 1/1/23 effective date. CAPS Visual will distribute money into your account in 2023 to coincide with the HSA plan year starting January 1, 2023, ending 12/31 of 2023. If you are contributing into your HSA account for the 2023 plan year, you'll need to re-enroll in December. Elections do not roll over from year to year. Let's talk about FSAs, flex spending accounts. Only members electing the PPO and EPO, which are the in-network only PPO plans, are eligible for healthcare FSA. If you are enrolled in the high deductible health plan, you may only enroll in dependent care FSA. For anyone in a healthcare FSA who would like to enroll in the HSA, you will have to run out of all unused funds before contributing to your HSA in January of 2023. The healthcare FSA is projected to increase for the 2023 plan year to $3,050 from the current $2,850. For dependent care FSA, the annual maximum will stay the same at $5,000. Let's focus on the FSA versus HSA. For an HSA, you are the owner of the account. You are only eligible if you are enrolled in the high deductible health plan. You fund the account through pre-tax payroll deductions, and also CAPS Visual will contribute $250. You can use funds that enroll them over from year to year. There is a limit that can be contributed to your HSA. That is $3,850 for an individual and $7,750 for families. There is that $1,000 catch-up clause for employees that are 55 and older. FSAs are owned by the company. Current employees who use employer medical plans like the PPO are eligible. Who funds the FSA account? You will through pre-tax payroll deductions. Funds do not roll over from year to year. This is a use it or lose it benefit. However, there is a $550 rollover that can be used and rolled over to the next year. The projected contribution for the FSA is $3,050. Let's review some tips on how to save on healthcare and Aetna's member resources. Here are some money-saving tips to remember. Preventative and wellness exams are covered at 100% when you see an in-network provider. Please be sure to let your physician know that you are there for your annual wellness exam. Women get an annual wellness exam covered at 100% in addition to their annual wellness exam. Prescription drugs. Different pharmacies use different rates. Use GoodRx to find the best rate. Also remember that the deepest discounts will come through CVS pharmacies. When available, ask for generics. Also, high-cost scans, x-rays, and tests like MRIs, PET scans, and CT scans are nearly 2/3 less costly at a freestanding imaging center rather than hospitals. Please review the portal to find in-network freestanding imaging centers to save money. Aetna's Provider Finder. It is always important to stay in network. In order to find out if your doctor is in network, please visit the Aetna site at www.aetna.com. Click on Find a Doctor at the top of the page. Click on Plan from an Employer under the Guest, and enter your zip code and continue as a guest. When you're looking up the various networks, there are 2 networks to choose from. Either the Open Access, if you are choosing the in-network only medical plans, or the Choice POS2 Open Access Network, if you are going with the traditional PPO or the high deductible health plan. Click Continue. Enter the name of the provider or facility you are looking for. You can also search by zip code. The Aetna portal is the lifeline to your medical plan. Here you can view your ID card, find a doctor, view your claims history, including your EOBs, which is the explanation of benefits. You can view details about your plans, including deductibles and out-of-pockets. There's also a cost estimator for services. Aetna also offers virtual visits. These virtual visits give you medical access to a doctor 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These can be used for appointments like allergies, bronchitis, cough and colds, fevers, pink eye, seasonal flus, sinusitis, and other sinus issues, sore throats, stomach ache, and they can quickly assess the severity of your condition. Some additional programs and perks through Aetna include PeerFit. Employees are provided with 40 monthly credits that can be used and exchanged for classes from studios in the PeerFit network. This includes yoga, kickboxing, and CrossFit. There's also a Attain app. This combines your health history with your Apple Watch activities and offers personalized goals, achievable actions, and big rewards like an Apple Watch or gift cards. If you don't have an Apple Watch, you can order one through Attain and earn it over 24 months with points. CVS Minute Clinic. No cost to members on the in-network only or PPO plan. Deductible cost to members on the high deductible health plan. CVS also has the Extra Care Club, which allows for 20% off CVS branded items if you're an Aetna member. Aetna also offers employee assistance programs. This can help employees get through some tough times. They are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and can help with things like emotional well-being, work and family stress, alcohol and drug misuse, depression, child care, elder care, and they can also even help with legal and financial topics. You can find these resources at resourcesforliving.com. Your username and password are located here. Let's focus now on the ancillary benefits. Your MetLife dental plan is on the PDP Plus network. Please keep that in mind when you are searching dental providers. Staying in network will always save you money on your dental expenses. You can go to www.metlife.com and click on Find a Dentist to find participating dentists in the PDP Plus network. The deductible for your medical plan for a single is $100, $300 for family. Preventative services are covered at 100% in network. Basic services are covered at 80%. Major services are covered at 50%, along with orthodontia also covered at 50%. There is a $2,000 annual maximum for your medical expenses and a $1,500 lifetime maximum for orthodontia that is available for children only. Your bi-weekly dental premiums are listed below. These are the same premiums that you paid last year, and these are also per paycheck amounts. Your MetLife Vision plan is available on the Vision PPO network. Remember, staying in network will always save you money on your vision expenses. To find vision providers, go to www.metlife.com and click on Find a Vision Provider. The network you will want to find is called the Vision PPO. For routine eye exams, you will pay a $10 copay. For materials like lenses, you will pay a $25 copay. Frames are available every other year at a $150 allowance, and contact lenses are available at a $150 allowance as well. You may either elect contacts or glasses. Your vision contributions are also staying the same from last year. These should look very familiar to you if you are on the vision plan, and these have not changed. Your Cigna life insurance policy. This benefit is 100% employer paid. Employees are provided a one-time annual salary up to $50,000 life benefit amount and separate AD&D amount. Please make sure to update your beneficiaries. It is very important to keep that updated with Lisa in your HR office. Through Cigna, you are also eligible to purchase voluntary life. Employees are eligible for the lesser of 5 times base earnings up to $1 million. The guarantee issue amount is the lesser of either 2 times your basic earnings or $150,000. You may also purchase voluntary life for your spouse. Maximums include $150,000 or 50% of the employee amount. These can be purchased in $5,000 increments. Children are also eligible for voluntary life amount. You may purchase up for a maximum up to $10,000, and these are available in $1,000 increments. If you wish to purchase extra life insurance for your spouse or children, you may also buy the coverage for yourself. Please make sure you have your beneficiaries updated, and in most cases you will need to complete a statement of health. And remember that these coverages are 100% employee paid. Let's talk about disability. If you become ill or suffer an injury that prevents you from working, this benefit replaces a portion of your income. Short-term disability. Benefits begin after 7 consecutive days following a covered illness or injury. This will pay 60% of your pre-disability earnings to a maximum of $2,000 per week for a maximum of 25 weeks. This benefit is paid 50% by the employer and 50% paid by the employee. Long-term disability. Benefits begin after 180 consecutive days following a covered illness or injury. This will pay 60% of your pre-disability earnings to a maximum of $10,000 per month or until Social Security normal retirement age. This plan is covered 100% by your employer. There are a few special provisions to consider before electing your benefits. If you have an employed spouse, as an employee of CAPS Visual, if you are covering your spouse or legal civil union partner, you must indicate or attest to if the spouse or legal civil union partner is working and if they have a minimum value medical insurance available through their employer. If they do, the spouse or legal civil union partner is not eligible to be enrolled under the CAPS Visual plan. They must enroll in their own plan through their own employer. You may also opt out. As an employee of CAPS Visual, if you would like to opt out of the medical plan and obtain alternative coverage, perhaps through your spouse, you will also receive a $1,000 cash bonus. Evidence of other coverage must be provided each year to qualify, and the cash bonus is paid out over normal payroll periods for the first quarter of 2023. In the event you have a qualifying event and need to enroll in medical benefits, the bonus will be repaid back to CAPS Visual through payroll deductions over a period of 3 months. Next steps. If you are a new hire, complete an enrollment form within 30 days from your date of hire. If you are experiencing a qualifying life event, you will also need to complete an enrollment form within 30 days of your qualifying event. Your next opportunity to make changes to your existing coverage without a qualifying life event will be next year during open enrollment time for a November 1st effective date. Please ask questions. Lisa and your broker partners at Assurance are here to make sure you understand your plan options and can also help verify in-network providers. Thank you. Please contact Human Resources if you have any questions or need assistance. Lisa Boland's information is listed here, including her email and phone number.